OMG. OMG. So, where we last left off. Session 26 picked up immediately after the vault heist. As the crew attempts to escape, they are intercepted by a furious vampire lord. During the chaotic battle, Slick attempts to throw a grenade, but triggers a wild magic surge, accidentally trapping Mordain, Bungo, and the hobgoblin Gron in the webbing. The vampire lord easily downs Gron and begins to feed on him. Escaping the web by wild shaping into a spider, Bungo casts daylight directly onto the vampire's armor to weaken him. Cinder then casts Wither and Bloom, unintentionally dealing a fatal death blow to the downed Gron, but successfully damaging the vampire lord. Finally, Mordain unleashes a barrage of Eldritch Blast that destroys the vampire's physical form, forcing it to return as a mist and retreat back to its coffin to regenerate. While attempting to cast a healing spell, Cinder accidentally triggers yet another wild magic surge, inflicting 5 levels of exhaustion on the entire crew. The battered party slowly escapes back to the Red Tide and orders the spectral crew to finish looting the vault. The ghosts return with 20,000 gold and several bizarre magic items, including pollinator pants and a cloak of billowing. While the crew rests, Maggot complains to Skrilo about Bungo's leadership. In response, Skrilo uses mind control to force Maggot to sleepwalk towards Bungo with a drawn dagger, only snapping the goblin out of the trance at the last second as a prank. The crew sets sail for the southern tip of Tal'Dorei, navigating a 7-day journey. During the trip, Slick dismantles some of their new joke magic items to craft custom charm and push bullets for Maggot. One night, Mordain is visited by his patron Gil. Gil cures Mordain of his impending vampirism, but mysteriously transfers the vampire effects to Bungo and Maggot, leaving them with an itchy, dark omen. As a reward for embracing chaos, Mordain learns his first chaos magic spell. The crew finally arrives at the treacherous Rifen Mist Peninsula on the southern tip of Tal'Dorei. Reviewing the clues left behind by Admiral Tobias's crewmen, the Bensful Plateau and the Bay of Chug Nizgril, they triangulate the likely coordinates of the hidden vault. Leaving the final decision to chance, they set course for the Hobgoblin city-state of Hadar Phi to gather information and begin their hunt, bringing the session to a close. So that's exactly where we last left off. You guys are sailing to a secluded bay off the broken cliff sides that will allow you to land and eventually make your way up the cliffs and into the beginning territory of the iron. Where did I put it? Coordinates of the hidden vault. Leave it on. It's not the Iron Empire. Why am I always having a hard time remembering this? I gotta write it down. Iron Authority. Sorry. As you guys are beginning to make your way towards the border regions and the border lands, the Iron Authority to begin to attempt to start looking for some of the first clues of the late Admiral Tobias's resting place, or the tomb where he supposedly is located, and maybe the tomb itself is filled with a rather very eccentric mousefolk's career of stealing and robbing from pirates and leaving other strange things behind as well. At the end of the day's travel, the anchor is let down. You guys are in a relatively secluded bay, about a few hundred feet off the port side of the ship. You can see the blackened sand scape of the shoreline. You can see the broken cliff sides that kind of range up into what can only be described as a landscape that looks barely livable. You can even see ashen clouds way off in the distance as at least 2 or 3 active volcanoes spew ash and smoke up into the sky. With that, it's the end of the day. It's night. What would you guys like to do?
That doesn't look much like a party town kind of settlement.
No.
Does it? Anyone else?
Does it?
Ah,
Is this thing on?
I'm not in my workshop. I don't know.
Cinder just crosses her arms, look at the landscape. Yeah, that's more volcanic than anything else. Why are we going to Hadarfe again? What are we looking for?
We're going after find clues to find Tobias's tomb.
And why do we think there's a clue in Hadarfe? What do we know about his crew members that would lead us in this direction?
Out of character, we don't. We just triangulated, right?
Yeah, you know that somewhere in this general region that you are, these clues that you discovered should begin to link together and provide you with a possibility. I think the clue here is that the sexton that you guys recovered was made by an elven smith within the Singorn region. You also recognize, though, that there was a reference to the city of Hadarfe, and that there was a particular smithy that might have been responsible for making the ocular device of the map case that was located on the outskirts of the Hadarfe. Maybe Tobias left a clue there.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm thinking.
What do we do, Captain?
I don't know. How are we gonna get up there? We gotta find out who made these lenses for the map case. I guess that's what we need to do, right? Maybe there's a clue there. Maybe he knows something about the folks who had the thing made.
I'm lost. Are we
I
gonna
am
party or?
I was hoping to party, but this doesn't look like the party kind
Fucking
of
tired
town.
of being on this fucking floating piece of shit. I want to get out of this thing. I want to stretch my legs.
I know. Me too.
I mean, as far as you know, the
Hopefully there's no
Hadarfe,
freaking vampires here running everything.
the
Speaking of
Hadarfe
vampires.
is one of the capital cities of the Hobgoblin Iron Authority. I mean, Slick and Maggot know contextually the history, in the sense that they know it's a goblinoid, bugbear, hobgoblin friendly environment. Not so much for Bungo, Mordain, and Cinder. It is what you would call a kind of traditional dictatorship and run by the Council of 5 generals, each having their own kind of city-state that they're in charge of. The Hobgoblin Prince or Hobgoblin King, depending on who the flavor of the month is, would be a particular ruler of the city. It's known to be an interesting city to those that are goblinoid in nature, but it could be challenging for humans, elves, and, it's often recommended that if you're a tiefling, never to range too far into the Iron Authority. There's nothing more useful than a slave that is fire resistant.
So knowing basic, my culture, what would these guys be considered? Food, slaves, what?
If they have enough coin, possibly smugglers. Otherwise, potential indentured servitude, or possibly being offered up to the many fire gods of the furnaces of the city itself. Hadarfe is known as the kind of armor smithing and blacksmithing kind of empire of the southern reaches of Tal'Dorei. They're also quite militaristic society. Strength wins out over everything.
So,
All right, so basically we just got to be bad meat to survive there.
Yeah, like you got to look like badasses. You got to pull off that no one should fuck with you.
All right. I tell him, then I'll tell him, boys.
Yes.
Well,
Cinder's
first
like,
off,
okay.
never say it yes like that in hot our fay. We've got to be badasses in there. If they sense weakness, like a weak captain, someone who can't answer questions without going, they're gonna take us.
Morday pulls out his cute little kitty and starts petting it.
No, don't take a cat with us. I know that's a nice kitty. Oh, look at
Oh,
what's his name?
Captain.
That's Captain Kitty.
This is Captain Shakespeare. Who was trying to eat my necklace.
Okay. Cool.
Captain.
All right.
He was interested at the beginning, and then when you said his name, he was like, "Oh God." Okay.
Well, Captain Kitty's my pimp name when I'm not,
So if anybody approaches us, we better, be ready to fight. And let's bring plenty of coin. And if we have anything we can show that we're smuggling in for their benefit, would probably be good too. Grease the wheels, as it were. And also probably have Kunlin or someone stand by with the crew in case we need to be rescued.
Yeah, we need to set up some kind of a message system so we could just tell someone back on the ship that we need the crew.
Yeah.
Is
Do you
there
have
a
any of those
way
message
that,
stones or anything like that?
is there a way to kind of replicate what Gil set up for me? Because I thought it was when I said the word chaos is when the ship would do whatever. Is that a permanent function or is it like a one-time thing?
Well, I think your situation was that whenever you say the word chaos, don't the tentacles kind of like form around the ship and give it some kind of like dark sorcery appearance?
Does that happen every single time I say it, or is it just the once?
Every time. It's fused, like it's a magical embodiment that's been successfully fused into the vessel.
Okay, I'll tell the others. I'm like, well, I can sparingly use a word to whenever we need to get their attention.
Okay, so there's like you can send a signal back to the ship.
Yes.
Gotcha. Get with Kunlin and Skrilo. Let them know what and Cinder, do you want to stay behind or are you coming with us?
Oh no, I'm coming with. And she
Very good.
casts disguise self on herself. She is now like a super ripped but heavily scarred female hobgoblin.
Nice.
Yeah, just call me Sin whenever we talk to each other. Just look
Hey,
right
Sin.
at me and go, "Hey, Sin, go and
Hey, Sin.
do this," or "Hey, Sin, are you hungry?" Sin, just make it sound badass, like Maggot said.
All right. I could shapeshift as a bunny and be someone's pet. That's
Like Cinder looks at Maggot.
It's a joke. Sorry. Before we go, Skrilo, do I need to worry about these?
No,
These
those
marks-
look like mosquito bites. I'm sure you'll be fine.
Yeah, but since they're vampire bites, does
No, that doesn't make sense. I don't think you were bit by a vampire. We would have noticed that much
I look
sooner
at
than
Mordain.
now.
Mordain?
Metagaming. A metagaming bunny rabbit captain. I think we need to vote, guys. I'm in favor of making Bungo stay on board. they'll be like,
Who else?
"Fuck."
That's a reasonable suspicion.
Bungo, just turn into a scrawny rat. You can ride on my shoulder.
Okay,
there we go.
above board. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
or above the table. Me and Maggot woke up with vampire bites, right?
Well, I mean, as far as you're concerned, you guys woke up with scars,
Okay.
but not necessarily bites. They, from time to time, they itch and they bug you, but you haven't really kind of put that connection together because
I confronted Mordain about it.
right, he ignored
in
you.
that game. Oh, okay.
Wait a minute.
He's like,
I mean,
I don't know what your problem is. Your
I
mosquito
don't
bite
think-
issues are your issue.
I don't think it's much. Look, I don't think it's much of a jump for our characters to be dealing with a bunch of vampires, and then
Yeah.
we wake up after we know that Mordain's a vampire,
Yeah.
and we wake
yeah,
up and we
that's
have
my
saying
point.
it's
two.
dumb.
two
I'm just
mosquito
saying
bites?
Mordain kind of ignored you guys' protests.
That's
No,
my point.
We got two mosquito
What are we
bites.
talking about?
You know,
So maybe
canine
go
width
back to him
apart.
and finish the conversation and like press it on him. Then.
and he was doing that whole speedy vampire move and all that shit. So we saw that shit.
Yeah, before, but I would describe he is not really looking all that affected anymore. He hasn't used his blurred ability. He's kind of back to being his old Mordain self.
I look in the mirror. Can I see myself in the mirror?
Yeah, you can see yourself in the mirror. I mean, you're hideous, but you've learned to tolerate it.
I mean, if you think your character is so concerned about it, then go, like get closer.
Yeah, I went to Skrilo and what's this?
Yeah,
You
it's,
know,
it's fine. I can't imagine there's anything wrong with you whatsoever.
Are you sure?
Yeah,
Is
you'll
there
be
a test?
fine.
Because we were with all those vampires and Mordain was acting funny.
Oh yeah, I spoke with Mordain on the cruise over here to the bay. He seems back to his normal, ripe old self.
All right.
Uh,
Okay.
I just don't want to make sure that I'm not a vampire. So cast whatever cleric magic you have.
Okay.
No,
Tell us
holy
whether or
water
not
on me.
we
Have
have
holy water on me.
disease.
You watch as Skrilo brings his hands together and casts Moonbeam on Maggot. And this 5-foot cylindrical moonbeam slams right on top of Maggot. And then as soon as it forms, it goes away. Yeah, well, you'd be on the ground writhing in pain right now if you were a vampire.
That's
No,
not
wait,
what
no,
I had
that's
in mind. I didn't
changelings.
want you to try to kill me. you son of a
I'm
bitch.
sorry, that's changelings. Let me try again. He brings his hands together again, and another spell forms, and this bright sunlight spell forms on Maggot's nose. Maggot, you're blind for maybe a few seconds, and then it fades. Nope, not a vampire. That would have severely caused you much harm. So I think you're okay, Maggot.
All right then.
We're
Okay.
going.
Sounds good.
Son of a bitch.
Don't worry, Captain. Me and Skrilo will keep the place orderly and tidy. If we see anything of concern, well, Skrilo has sending. We can send you a warning, and it'll be fine, Captain. Don't you worry.
And Mordain said he was going to set up a signal with you. He's going to activate the ship's tentacles if we need you to send the crew to us.
Okay. Good to know. Slick, where are you, Slick?
I'm down in my workshop. What do you need?
You need to come up here. They're leaving. You're supposed to go with them.
Oh, just a minute. Let me. Boom. No, one second.
Like
There's like a billow of smoke and a grease-covered Slick.
Nobody go down there for at least 1 hour.
Somebody open the door.
Sorry.
Where are we going? What are we doing?
Kunlun looks at you. Slick, do you still have the orb for the ghostly crew? Mordain said that he would signal us if we need to send the crew.
Yeah, I want you to put this in your notes because this is the third time I've explained this now.
Okay.
Okay, you dumbass fucking monk, you. The orb is built onto the main.
Oh yeah, that's what that is up there. I saw that. Yes.
It's on the bottom.
Oh, down
It's
here.
bigger than me. You can't miss it. I'll show you how to activate it. That's fine. But if you forget where it's at one more time, I'm dismantling this goddamn thing.
I couldn't resist it. I couldn't resist.
And I'm gonna use all those components.
I'm gonna use all those components that I put in your body, and I'm gonna take and rip them back out.
Be like a Rick and Morty parody.
Here's how you
Turn it on, and I show them like how to flip it on or whatever.
Yeah. Okay, I understand. So if Mordain turns on the dark sorcery, then we know to release the crew so that they can go and help you, right? That's the expectation. Okay. Skrilo, you remember all that? Sorry, remember what? I was distracted.
He was distracted and making all these goddamn spells for Maggot.
Maggot
Through his book, he's just like bling, bling, bling. Nope. How about this one? Bling. How about fireball? Does that hurt? Okay, no.
With that, you guys watch as the tender gets loaded up with equipment and supplies.
I'm checking with the mushroom to see what kind of potions we have for the.
I think the batch that you last got was at the end of the last session.
Okay.
Yeah. It's going to take them a few more days to make more. I just like see Maggot sitting on the railing, just
all this way just to die.
I imagine that Slick and Maggot are always talking to each other casually in Goblin. And while it's like normal conversation to the two of you, to everyone else, it's kind of like Argentinian language where it sounds like everyone's mad at each other.
like in Goblin, I tell Slick, you know, we're going to a paradise right now, right?
Oh yeah, it looks very tropical without the tropics.
Very, very pro Goblin.
Wow. These guys aren't going to last a minute.
Yeah, well, you know what? I was thinking, like, I can get an apartment with all the money we got.
We'll see.
I think Mordain would be a good, like chamber pot, cleaner outer, and Bungo could be our sex slave.
I see you look over at Bungo, and you're talking about it, and I'm like, yeah. Cool.
Yeah. You have no idea what they're saying because they're speaking
okay.
Goblin. You're like, yeah, that sounds fun.
Sin could use her magic to, clean us up when we're done. Just a thought. Do we really need any more money than what we have? I mean, we have a lot of money right now.
Oh, we do have a lot of money, yeah, but
I mean, you could tinker to your heart's content, and these guys, they're all armorers up there. They probably love the stuff you're making.
Yeah, but I don't know. Like, it's kind of nice being out in the open sea and not being tied down to anything.
It is?
Wow. Sorry, you're a what are you? You're a dungeon troll.
It's a real great place till it sinks.
You're a dungeon troll.
Yeah. It's a real great place till it sinks. Caves don't sink.
True.
They get sunken.
You're not in this. You can understand us.
Mm.
You see this bite I got on my neck? It's Mordain. I know it.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I think that cleric's lying. I think we should kill him, push him off the ship. I think he's in with Mordain. I think we are I think me and Bungo are vampires right now.
Oh, so you won't feel bad if I have to put a stake through your heart then?
No, I don't really.
Okay.
I lived way longer than I thought I would live.
Good.
Meanwhile, Sin and all the others are kind of loading up the tender while you guys are having this conversation.
Mm-hmm.
Why are we going to this place anyways? Is this like a vacation or like what's going on?
What are we gonna bring to trade and stuff? Like, what would they want on this island? Probably like
weapons and armor go a long way. Gold goes a very long way on Hadar Fey, within the Iron Authority. You guys are going to be on the actual landmass of the southern tip of Tal'Dorei. The Iron Authority kind of like is a military fiefdom where the 5 top generals have their own like little regions within the Iron Authority. The capital of all the regions is the Hadar Fey, where the king of the Hobgoblin and the king of the Iron Authority claims to hold power. Although it's said that you can't get you can't get 4 generals to meet the king without bribing each general to even bother to showing up. So the unification of their entire kingdom is mostly driven by violence. Military forays up into the Singorn. The only thing they've never done, because they just never kind of put the process together, while it's often that pirates may be hobgoblins who were once part of the Iron Authority or reside or came from there, the Iron Authority itself does not have a traditional navy or even a pirate contingent that they use. They are notoriously suspicious of water.
Cool.
Just pretty much why their whole landscape looks like volcanic fields.
Okay. Gives us something to in on there. Okay.
With that, the tender is all loaded up. The squeak of the wheels as it's being lowered by the ropes down into the water. Sploosh. You
How
guys
much,
are now... Go ahead.
How much money can I take with me? Like, with it where it wouldn't encumber
Well,
me?
remember, you guys are free to decide how the money has value. So if you want to take like a handful of gems worth 5,000 gold, then you take a handful of gems worth 5,000 gold. I don't want you guys to have to like worry about the fact that it's physically impossible to actually carry 5,000 gold pieces.
Well, no, I'm just saying, like, you said they like gold, so I just wanted to make sure I have some gold with me. So.
Yeah, and keep in mind, you could also carry gold bars, silver bars, platinum bars. Therefore, that's a little bit easier to carry. And the valuation of the ingots can determine your transaction. But yes, they like gold. So whether it's gold jewelry, gold coins.
Okay, I'll bring some gold coins. I'll bring a few gems, and I'll bring like a gold
case.
bar worth of like a total of 1,000 gold pieces.
Okay.
And the map case.
Grab
Who we
the
need
map case.
for?
We're trying to find the person who made it. See if there's any clues around it.
Okay.
Otherwise, the plan after this, I think you guys might have to go up to Singorn to find the maker of the sexton.
Was there any maker's mark on it?
Not particularly, but there are some rather suspicious markings on the map that have not really revealed anything yet.
Okay.
On the map or the map case?
Sorry, on the map case.
Okay.
Okay. All right, so we go over, and I'll just
Okay.
tell I'll tell the bat to just, do what you do. I might need you. Keep an eye out for me, but you can take a look around the island. Be careful.
Before long, the tender's oars are now in the water, and the tender filled with the 5 of you is now drifting towards the beach line. Everyone give me perception checks as you're examining the beach to see if there's anything noticeable, because other than that, the cliffs here are 250 feet high up into the air.
11.
11?
23.
23.
5.
5.
Perception.
Let me get Cinder's character open.
Perception.
Perception.
Why am I rolling a d12? Jesus.
I've actually done that many times.
Oh my god, dude. Where's my good dice?
Exactly where you don't expect.
Oh, there it is. Okay. Got it. Okay, so I got a 14.
14. Let me roll for Cinda. Perception.
Crappiest of rolls.
She got a 12. Bungo,
Yeah.
as the tender gets closer to the cliff face, you can see kind of built into the side of the cliff face a wrought iron metal series of stairs that are kind of
like a fire escape
zigzag
from an apartment.
Yeah, like very much like crudely and haphazardly kind of like zigzags up the side of the cliff. And you can see at certain landing points, there's these caves, like maybe little rest spots. This feels like a smuggler's destination. You get the feeling that that's probably what this is used for, is to smuggle goods down the cliffs and up the cliffs, up into the outskirts of the territories that surround the capital city, Hadarfe.
Guys,
Alright.
I guess that's how we're supposed to get up there. Looks like a smuggler's path. See those very sturdy gangplanks?
I still can't believe that
It-
cat's name is Captain Kitty.
Is that how you're gonna talk over there?
What?
Is that how you're gonna talk when we get there?
Shut the fuck up. That better?
Singa,
That's how he's gonna talk.
There you go,
Thank you.
Bungo.
well, Sin goes, well, don't forget, he's going to be a rat on my shoulder, too.
Oh, that's
Minimize the risk. Minimize the
don't even
risk.
talk. Perfect.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah.
Seriously we want to do that?
Yes.
Oh,
Well,
then
I think when we get closer to the city, I think.
how about a
next time.
crow?
I have a feeling that halfling meets at a prime there, but that's
no,
just
I
me.
Can't fly it,
Halfling
can I?
meat.
You probably
Yeah, I
only
can't-
get it in jerky
can't fly
form,
yet. I'll
so
be a rat.
something fresh like you. Little halfling busco, slow roasted with some peppers, meat falling right off the bone. They'd probably pay prime money for that.
So dark. With that, you guys feel the tender kind of scrape up against the gravel of the sand. You guys are now on the beach itself. Sure enough, you can see the iron zigzagging stairs, kind of like they're rusted, bit precarious. They're not very deep. If you guys decide to climb the stairs, I'm going to need either athletics or acrobatics for the journey.
So they don't have like a port where you like park the boat. You just have to slide it up on the. Oh, because they don't
Yeah.
deal with ships, right? Then?
Yeah, they don't. They don't deal with naval vessels, particularly.
Hey, Maggot.
Hmm. Yeah.
Belfry's up for some shuttling.
No,
Okay.
because I
I'm
sent her.
gonna fall
I sent
a
him
couple
away.
of times. I'm gonna fall a couple of times.
Just tie a rope on yourself, for Christ's sakes.
All right.
That's what we have it for.
Yeah.
Guidance. Sin's like, don't forget guidance.
Guidance. All right. So I can go up first and then like tie some rope on, and then you guys can hold onto the rope in case you fall.
All right. Or I can
So I'll
just
go up-
spider now.
So I'll just
Go
go
on
up
your
100
shoulder.
feet. I'll go up 50 feet and then tie off the rope and wait for him to get up there. And then I'll run up another 50 feet. If it's going to be that precarious.
Well, Bungo's just not the strongest or the most dexterous.
So I should do an acrobatic roll or what?
It's up to you. You can either do acrobatics or athletics for your journey up the stairs.
So I got 25.
Okay.
How many rolls do you want to get up all the way up?
Hold on. I'm gonna do one for Sin. Sin gets a 12 for acrobatics. Anybody else?
I did acrobatics and I got 16.
3.
Okay.
Let's see. Oh, I got a 6. That's about right.
6 and a 3. The journey is slow because Maggot has spent most his time making sure none of you fall down the metal stairs. He's kind of following all of you from behind, and kind of every now and then he reaches out, prevents Slick from falling off. He reaches out, prevents Bungo from falling off.
Hey, don't get handsy there.
You guys
Or
get
at
about
least-
to.
Or at least
You guys-
trim your nails.
you guys get about halfway up the 250-foot climb, and you kind of pause for a second. There's a stone ledge here that allows you a bit of a respite from the journey. There's also a dead body here. It looks to be a dead orc.
I'll rifle it.
Give me investigation as you start searching it and checking its pockets.
Guidance.
19,
Guidance.
19, 26. 26.
26. You can tell that somebody's already pilfered this guy. He's got a huge kind of like blow to the back of his head. The back of his skull is like split open. You can tell that his backpack's been turned out. His armor has already been stripped off of his body. However, they didn't do a great job searching. Sewn into the interior lining of his underarming tunic, you find a folded up message and a key.
Okay. Sorry, I'm just writing this stuff down.
Yeah, it's fine.
What does the message say? Does it look glyphed or anything, or
It's written in orc.
okay?
Do you speak
Hey,
orc?
hey, Bango.
I think so.
Yeah, when you go up to your first goblin, I'm gonna teach you some goblin, so you can at least have something to say.
All right. Well, I mean, am I going to be in rat form the whole time?
So I don't know.
I don't-
I know
Or
what
is
it is.
Maggot just fucking with me?
Where's it at?
I mean,
Oh, languages.
in
Yeah,
case you don't, in case
yeah.
you not.
I have Orcish.
All right.
Okay.
Hmm.
Ugla, bakla.
Uga bakla?
Ugla, bakla.
Baklava.
I
Ugla
stifle a
bakla.
laugh.
And I'm gonna show Nathan. I'm gonna tell you what that is, so you can react to it when he says that.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, so I read the message
Out loud or to yourself?
to myself.
Okay. Hey, run! Make sure you get to the blacksmith Vordak on the outskirts of the city. He's got the device we're looking for. We tried to get to the island earlier, but we were unsuccessful, so we really need you to get that. Signed, Admiral. And then it's kind of like all torn and smushed.
Well, I try to unsmush it.
Yeah, as you try to read the name, it's the same admiral that you were having a conversation with in the town that was destroyed by these guys
Oh, fuck.
when you first met him.
Okay. Yeah, Admiral No Head.
Yeah, Admiral Mohead.
Ah, shit. Fuck.
What?
This fucking piece of shit right here. He had this note, and it says he has to contact this blacksmith Vordak about the device, quote unquote. And it's got to do with this Admiral such and such, which is the one that was talking to me about finding this treasure before his head got blown off. Before you all showed up.
Huh.
So maybe we should go
Nice.
talk to this blacksmith.
Yeah, sounds like a good idea.
All right, I'll put the note in my pocket and we'll continue. And the key.
Okay.
What's the key look like? Just an
It's just like a 6-inch long iron key. Nothing too
Okay.
fancy about it.
okay. I push his
More to
body
make
off the ledge.
More to Megan's point, two things. Don't look at any goblin theoretically in the eye for more than 2 seconds. And always smile.
Now, what, Bunga? Do you remember what he taught you to say? You don't want to die instantly.
All right.
Ugla bakla.
Ugla bakla.
Write that down.
Did I say that right?
Ugla Bakla.
I did.
Ugla. It's like ugla bakla. Emphasis
Like
on the
Baklava?
Bakla.
Like baklava. Yeah.
Yeah.
Got it.
Make it.
Good-
Are you on
good
Discord so I
going,
can tell
Slick.
you what I told
Yeah.
Jason?
Good going, Slick. You know, it's always good that you're looking out for people. All right, let's keep
Yeah,
going.
How do I rope
Now
him
do I-
in onto this if he's not on Discord? Can you,
Now,
storyteller,
do
can
I
you
say it as
send
a
that to him?
do I say it as a
I got Slick and
pleasantry
Sleek
or
right
as
here.
a
Just
threat?
type me in. Type it in.
You say it as a
Like
like
a
a-
greeting, right? Yeah.
it's kind of like a greeting, yeah. Or you can say like if they're coming after you, you can be like,
Like,
just don't show
"Ugla
any
Bakla."
fear. Ugla bakla.
Just don't show any fear.
Don't show any
Right.
fear, and don't look in their eyes for more than 3 seconds. I hate it when you do that with me.
Avert your
Gotcha.
eyes.
All right.
Staring at a hobgoblin's like challenging them to a duel. Okay, let's keep going. So I keep going with the.
Everyone give me a fresh round of acrobatics or athletics checks to do the second half of the journey up the stairs.
That's
I
better.
got a 15. 15.
I
Nice.
rolled a 3 again, but this time I'm going to roll my guidance. 6.
So 15, 15. What's Slick get?
16.
16,
Ah,
6. Yeah, it's like you guys are all doing well. Even Sin's doing well. You just hear. Bungo is like just like completely fell off the side of the edge. You guys get one chance to grab him before he plunges 120 feet down
Wait,
to the ground.
what about the rope?
Oh, does he have the rope on?
Yeah, I'm tying everybody up. So
All right.
I'm going up 50
yeah,
feet,
he's
tying off rope
dangling. Yeah, he's dangling like a yo-yo.
from the very end.
Yeah, he's definitely
man.
dangling like a yo-yo.
All right,
I
so
wish we had a bat.
I'll try to help him up the side.
Okay. You recover him. You pull him up. Put his feet down. Takes you guys another 30 minutes to finish the journey, but by the time you finish it, you get up to the top of the cliff face. And here at the top of the cliff face, you can see the remains of a pretty grisly fight. You can see the bodies of 2 humans, an orc, and an elf. You can even see the remains of 4 hobgoblins as well. A pretty brutal fight took place here.
Oh, let's search. I want to search that elf and the humans and stuff. See.
Hey,
what's
anyone
going
interested?
on. They
give
don't
me-
belong here.
Yeah, anyone interested? Give me investigation rolls.
There's an elf, 2 humans, and who
cool.
else?
An elf, 2 humans, and an orc,
I'll go after the orc.
19.
and then 4 dead hobgoblins as well.
20.
So I got a dirty 20.
Nice.
I'm searching the elf in particular because that guy
Collect-
do not belong here.
Yeah, well, collectively, you get the feeling that maybe surviving hobgoblins took off because you could see obvious signs of wounded individuals staggering away from the fight. And you can tell that they're those heavy booted feet that the goblins wear. And the goblins all wear heavy black scale mail. So it's like banded mail. They still have their weapons, their kit, their gear. And this looks like an intense fight that raged back and forth and back and forth. So you can see one trail going one way that looks like maybe some surviving hobgoblins went that way. And then you see another trail of 2 surviving individuals in heavy shodden boots went a different direction. You can see clear signs of a blood trail. Collectively, you guys find 104 gold pieces and 42 silver pieces. One of the hobgoblins has a really nice sword, and the elf has a real nice dagger, and one of the humans has a real nice pair of boots.
What does the orc have?
The orc, surprisingly, not much. No weapons, no nothing. He does have a spell book.
I'll take the spell book.
Okay.
Okay, what do the boots look like?
The boots are really nice leather boots that look like they've got some kind of engraving on them. You can tell that they're made by elven hand. I'll say you could reckon you're pretty good at this. So I would say Mordain being of your elvish heritage, right, Mordain?
Yes.
Mordain, you'll recognize those as boots of elven kind.
Okay.
Okay.
Question
to
is,
make sure
do they
they
fit your feet, though, Maggot?
I'm not taking them. I just was looking at them.
He puts his
Okay.
size 3
They
foot
smell.
into a size
Yeah.
10 boot.
I
They
mean,
smell.
they probably smell like Febreze, which is disgusting to us.
Yeah, I know. They smell like super clean, and they smell like a little elf foot. Ugh.
Yeah. Ugh. What's that powdery, dainty smell? Ugh.
All right, so we can
Sin's like, you should bottle that smell. Some people like that. Some have a fetish
Hey,
for it.
No,
let's
disgusting.
track this blood trail. See who else is left of this party. We might have to finish them off.
Well, which
Or at
one
least
are we
find out
taking?
what's going on.
Sin points to the right and the left. There's 2 sets.
The ones that look more human, not the hobgoblins.
Oh.
Well, the hobgoblins, they're a different color blood, aren't they?
Yeah, they're more of like a greenish yellow color blood.
Okay.
Yeah, let's go for the. Who cares about our own kind? Let's go for the druid. Actually, no. I think we should go for our own kind because then we can figure out what happened. Like me and Megan would have a better time getting information out than random strangers that are not even of our kind. I don't know. What do you think, Megan?
Well, we know who the interlopers here are, and it's not the hobgoblins. They were probably defending this place. These guys are looking to get in. We
Right.
got one orc here, and we got another orc down there that had the message. I'm thinking these guys were possibly
The bad
pirates
guys.
too, trying to infiltrate, or maybe part of the admiral's crew trying to infiltrate in here to try to find this Vordak guy. I think we should search for them. That's just me.
Me being I'm more of an academic, I was kind of thinking maybe we should get information about it, and then attack them. But we can go that way too. I mean,
Well, we don't necessarily have to be there to attack them. You know, we got Bungo here. He can do his like, oh, I'm a little hobbit. I wanted to have a little mouse.
good point.
What are you doing here?
Maybe we can loot him, but we can steal from them as he's doing that.
Right, and then we knife him in the back and throw him off the cliff, and then we know everything is going on.
All right.
Well, we'll search him first, then throw him off the cliff.
Gabba 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 gabba.
Gabba, 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 gabba.
So I'm going to assume that whenever you guys
Oogala
talk like
baka.
that, you're in goblin language.
Oogala
Yep.
blakla. Yeah,
Pretty
Oogala
much.
And you guys see Sin, she's got her spell book open. Comprehend language. She's like, damn it, I don't have that one.
So is it
You just
pretty
see him
easy?
point one way, and then he points another way, and you see Megan and be like.
Then we'll just do our goblin sign language. There's a lady on YouTube on Facebook that teaches you dirty sign language. It's hilarious.
Ooh. I'll have to look at that.
Like this one.
What did we get off the bodies? Elven boots?
Off twat waffle.
Yeah, Morday
I know
did
that, I know
recognize one pair of the boots as boots of elven kind.
Cool.
There was a spell book that was gotten from one from the orc. There was a nice longsword,
Dagger,
a nice
and
dagger,
a sword, boots,
and boots.
And
yeah.
gold and silver.
and 42
And some
silver
gold.
pieces and 104 gold pieces.
You guys also notice from time to time the ground tremors a little bit, and that's when you notice in the backdrop of the blasted landscape, you could see at least 2 active volcanoes off in the distance. And then beyond that, you can see kind of like this smoke-filled haze that is kind of like has completely enveloped what looks to be a city skyline, but virtually impossible to see it from here.
So it's LA.
A valley of smoke.
A valley of smoke.
Beijing.
Not too far from the truth on that one. Even if they do put filters on it, try to scrub that out. So you guys following Bungo, give me a survival check as you start to lead the way. Dirty 20, nice. 21, nice.
14. No, 14. D&D
14?
is doing its thing. I got a 13 into 1.
13 and 1. So 14. You do find that the footprints tells you that somebody is being partially carried. They're being carried in a way that their toes are kind of dragging in the sand. And you get the feeling these tracks might be a day old. All this feels like it happened.
Right. It was 21. I'm sorry.
I thought it was.
Yeah. I was looking at the roll. Never mind.
So it looks like it's about a day old when this happened. So they're about a day ahead of you, but you have the feeling that they probably didn't get very far. And the trail leads off into these broken, craggy rocks along the edge of the cliff face, following the edge of the cliff face north, as if maybe they're trying to find a place to hide.
I share that with you. So I think they're hiding up that way. They're maybe a day ahead of us, but I don't think they were moving that fast, so maybe less. But I think they're trying to hide in those crags.
All right, let's go. Let's check it out.
And
By the way, I'm stealing that goblin Oog Labakla.
Oog-la-bakla.
Ugla, right?
Emphasis on the B and the la.
Back is the
Oogla.
emphasis.
Bakla.
Ugla, bak.
Almost-
General thing in the back of the throat.
Yeah, it's almost Klingon, but not
Oogla.
quite.
Bakla.
And you don't want to draw it out too long because they're going to think you're from the north.
Yeah,
You want to keep it short and curt. That way they know you're from the south.
And don't do oogla bakla. Don't do
La
that.
Oogla.
That's how the fucking hit goblins talk. They'll know you're sleeping with your sister and drinking too much.
I don't know, half of
That's
us
even
might.
frowned upon even in goblin society.
That's how you get those. That's how you get those lighter skin, more pinky type goblins. We don't like that.
Yeah. They sunburn real easy.
I love racist goblins. They're the best.
Only toward our own
Is there
kind.
any other kind of D&D?
You guys begin to follow the trail. It's not that hard of a trail to follow because now the blood gets a little bit more obvious. Whoever's injured is bleeding bad. Before
Do you see
long,
any vultures circling?
no vultures circling, but about an hour into following the trail, you find yet another dead body leaning up against a rock. This one is a dwarf.
Oh, yeah. Fucking dwarf.
Take their teeth. So much
Are
money.
you
for
okay
dwarven
there,
teeth.
buddy? I kind of shake him a little bit, and he's all.
Oh, he's dead.
Oh, okay, let's rifle through him. Here, pull his boots off, empty his boots out. These guys always have gold. So I'll search through his.
Yeah,
remains. Ooh,
give me
16.
an investigation.
Okay, 16. 24.
You find a leather bag filled with a dozen silver marbles. There are arcane letters on each of the marbles. You find another leather bag filled with 500 gold worth of gems. His battle axe is still with him. Very nice battle axe. It looks like it might be magical. He is, however, wearing rather ordinary chainmail armor. Other than that, nothing else of interest.
All right, so I'll add that to our kitty.
Okay. And there is yet one final trail leading away. It's not a blood trail. This dwarf seemed to be the cause of the blood trail. But there is now, a lone person leading away, continuing on into the crags.
All right. Let's keep going
follow.
after him.
Bungo, give me another survival check as you keep up the march.
Oh, I forgot. He's a druid. Keep forgetting you're a druid.
With guidance. Ooh,
A
nice.
pirate druid.
21.
Go figure.
21. The footsteps are getting burdensome, heavy. You can tell that they're pushing the edge of exhaustion. Before long, you guys are deep into the cliff crags, and these crags are just these kind of blasted, like blackened rocks. Everything is covered in soot and ash. And as you come around following the trail, you stumble into an opening amongst the different crags and rocks. And kind of like leaning up against a blasted and fire ashened tree, you could see the exhausted form of a human male fighter type who is just kind of leaning up against the tree, breathing heavily. You can see an arrow sticking out of their shoulder. You can see that they've got a large cut across their leather armor, across their chest. Their eyes kind of open briefly to see all of you, and they begin to panic.
Hey there, buddy. Chill out.
Are you guys from the Hood Bay?
Nope.
Did the Admiral send you? Did you get our message?
Yep.
Oh, thank God. A little bit too late. Quickly, do you have a heal potion? We got to get out of here.
Which way are we going?
Well, I was going to try and go further up the cliff and make our way back down and try to make our way back down to the beach. We have our tender hidden amongst the rocks.
What were you here for?
The
What does
Admiral
that
sent
matter?
them.
Well, I met with your admiral, and I describe him,
Yeah, that's Admiral.
but he got his head blown off
Oh, shit.
right when I was talking to him by a cannonball. So we kind of made our way here, figuring we tried to have to help somebody out with something, but we're not sure exactly what's going on.
Give me persuasion, if you would, please, Maggot.
All right.
And we'll say Bungo's helping, so you can have advantage on the roll.
So I got a 15.
So Admiral Zamesh sent you. Listen, we're trying to find something. We weren't given a lot of details to what it was, but the Admiral said that there's a hobgoblin blacksmith on the outskirts of the Hadarfe, and he might have an ocular device that can be used in a sexton. Evidently, if you use this ocular lens that he crafted, it allows you to interpret magical writing. The Admiral's convinced that there's some hidden treasure around here somewhere, and he's been sending out different crews to try to find it.
Does that sound like the thing we already have?
It sounds like you guys have some of what the Admiral might be looking for.
Okay.
But yeah, it's sounding like whatever Admiral Zamesh had sent these folks out to do, the five of you have had more success so far than the crews that he set out. But this ocular device sounds like something made to fit into a sexton, which is designed to probably be used to interpret map writing or map legends that might be on a map. So this sounds like something you may not have yet.
How bad off are they as far as healing potions? Like, do we even have any healing potions?
Got a couple.
All right.
He-
I will.
he-
Which
But
one's
no potions wasting.
which one's the worst one off?
There's only one
the
left.
dwarf is dead. The only guy still alive is the human.
Oh, okay, cool. Let me.
Okay, cool.
No, I just got to do.
Spoken
I
like a
forgot-
true pirate.
I forgot to do a long rest, so let me. Where do I do the long rest? Oh, there it is. Okay. Okay, great. Okay, now.
Cast Cure Light on him.
Okay,
Or Cure
cool.
Wounds.
Gear wounds. Okay.
Give me
I
a
was gonna-
spell casting roll.
I already did. It was a 17 plus.
All right,
7.
you're good. Go ahead and roll the healing effect.
15.
15. It definitely closes the wound. He looks less frantic. He nervously keeps an eye on Slick and Maggot. You get the feeling that he probably knows the history of this place as well. He unsteadily gets to his feet. All of you guys watch as Sin kind of looks at the body of the dead dwarf and then looks over at the guy that you just healed. How'd this guy die? The guy looks at the dwarf, looks at Sin, and looks at the rest of you. Look, I didn't think anyone was going to find us. I put him out of his misery. All right, I put him out of his misery.
All right. Well, you're a good friend.
Yeah, my name's Hacken, by the way. Hacken
Mhm.
Dwell. Been working for Admiral Zamesh for a while now. I'm one of 7 crews that he set out to find and locate certain things and objects. We sent a crew out to Timber Brockton.
They're all dead.
What?
They're all dead.
How do you know that they're all dead?
Because that place is full of vampires. That's how I fucking know.
Oh. I
Yeah.
really think we need to get this information to somebody. But you said the Admiral's dead?
He's dead.
Everybody's dead?
Well, I know the Admiral died. He got his head blown off and he was talking to me about giving me the
Yeah, he
map.
seems to believe you. He's just staring at you and like listening to your story. He just kind of slowly sinks to the ground and just starts kind of getting this forlorn look on his face like, oh, fuck, what do we do now?
Hey, buddy, it's okay. I go put my hand on his shoulder. Hey, tell you what. You
What?
go back to our ship, okay? There's
You have
some
a
of our
ship here?
crew. Yeah, there's some of our crew there. They'll take care of you, okay? And you wait for us. We're gonna go ahead and take care of the rest of this. Do you have any code word or something for this armor you're supposed to find? Or
Yeah, here, I've got the map.
okay, great.
He hands the map over to you. I guess, thanks.
I would say thanks since we A, healed you, and B, gave you a place besides living in the crag for the rest of your life.
Yeah, thank you. He like gets up and he starts heading back in the direction that you guys came from.
Okay. Well, we start heading back to, or unless
Okay.
this is the way we need to go.
Now, this takes you along the edge of the cliff. You'd have to make your way back. Although you could go deeper into the crag and see if you could find a way deeper
Oh.
into the outskirts of the city. You unroll the map that Heckham gave you. Give me a survival check, Maggot, as you start reading the map.
That's pretty good. Survival. New game from Milton Bradley. God, will you just please work? Gosh, damn.
I always love the look on Slick's face whenever Maggot starts talking to himself.
So
like
24
to me, 24.
Yeah,
To me, like Slick is a younger goblin and Maggot's like an older goblin. Like I always imagine, this looks like he's old goblins, man. This guy's 8 years old. He's just so old.
We just put him out of his misery. Yeah.
2 more years past his prime.
Yeah. According to the map, there is a trail out of the crag that leads to the outskirts of the city of Hadar-Fey. And in the outskirts of that city is an old, ruined, and abandoned kind of complex of buildings and structures. And supposedly, it would appear that in that structure, in the complex of those ruins, is Vordak's blacksmith. That seems to be the trail they were following. It's based on the map. It's maybe 5-6 hours from here. It's now getting late at night, however.
Just a defensible space to stay.
I mean, the crags have good shelter, so I would say anywhere you wanted to set up camp in the crags would probably offer up decent shelter.
What's that guy say his name was?
Hakim.
Hakim.
Hackham. Work.
So let's continue on till about half an hour before dusk, and then we'll look for a suitable spot that's defensible and safe-ish.
Yeah.
Before Hackham leaves, you say, if you encounter any hobgoblins or somebody from Hadar-Fey, you say, Oogala, Bakla. You understand? Say that. Oogala,
Okay.
Bakla.
It's the only thing that's gonna get you through. I mean, otherwise, you're gonna end up slaves or dead. I'm just saying.
Remember that. Okay. Good luck. Take your own skiff back. Don't use ours.
Okay. And
You can't miss our ship. It's got red sails.
It's got.
I'm going to have him make a history check. Nope, he failed his history check.
Can I make an insight on why they told him to say that too? Am I now?
I mean, it kind of makes sense. I mean, there's probably picket lines and checkpoints of hobgoblins. Okay. If you come across any, it would make sense to have a safe word like that to say to somebody.
Yeah, but it wouldn't make sense that they were trying to help him.
I don't know. Maggot seemed unusually kind to the guy.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't think
I've
he's
never
gonna
seen him
make
be
it.
kind.
I mean, I didn't put a dagger in his back.
Okay.
If he makes it, we got new crew member.
Well, it's fair. He was the only one to survive whatever happened.
We do need a fighter.
So with that, you guys find a nice little area, defensible area. Begin to set up camp. Anything you want to do as part of your long rest?
Come on. Give those marbles to Mordain to see if he can. Oh no. Well, I'll give some to Slick and some to Mordain to see if they can understand what they are.
Okay.
Cinder's here too.
Oh, and Cinder.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Cinder is here. She's over there setting up her bedroll in her camp spot.
I'm nature and insight. What kind of spells would avail me in a hobgoblin settlement?
What are you asking?
Jason.
I don't know.
My nature and my okay.
I mean, you've never been to Hadar-Fey. I mean,
Well, I'm just saying, hobgoblins are a creature that I'm probably at least aware of.
you give me a history check on that then.
Oh, history. That does me nothing. Okay, I'll try. 1.
You know the name Hobgoblin
Yeah.
very well.
Yeah, you know that there are hobgoblins that are living
Yeah.
here, and that this is their territory. It's
They
about
live in tall steel and glass structures.
Sure.
They drive flying carriages.
Mm-hmm.
They shoot webs out of their butt.
I'm gonna read my spell book. I'm gonna see what.
And they have really knobby shoes that are called hobs. That's why they're hobgoblins. They're the same height as a goblin, but they wear hobs. It's a cultural thing, not a species.
Hold on, I'm gonna
thing.
turn on my
So-
AC. Hold on a sec.
Yeah. Okay.
See what he could have done is he could have given you some information and just have it be wrong information on that one.
That's true.
you know.
Yep.
I feel like that's more fun than just saying nope, you don't know. It's like well,
Nope. Oh yeah. The traditional greeting is Ugla Bakla.
no, that's for goblin.
Yeah.
Not hobgoblins. I think have their own. I mean, they speak goblin too, but they're like. Are they like fiends? No.
Hobgoblins have a silent H on each of those, so it's like a hugla habaka,
Hugla habaka.
kind of a little rasping thing in the front, but they'll understand the goblin.
It's more of a
Jason, what
news
you should
company.
do if you get a nat 1, instead of saying you don't know, you should give him false information and see what he does. With the
That's
false
right.
information.
Yeah, I thought about that.
Got to keep the captain safe.
I liked where he was
Yeah.
going with the whole like knobs on the end of those shoes.
Yeah.
Knobs.
Well, I kind of felt like Bungo was making up his own misinformation, so I was kind of
Yeah.
comfortable with that.
Is there anything on that dead dwarf that's sitting right here, except for his slit throat?
He wasn't sitting right here. He's a ways back.
He's the one that you
that's the one-
found.
I thought there was a dead one with this guy. So it's just him
No.
that we found.
Yeah.
The guy he left up against the wall way back there is the one he killed. Okay, good
Right.
deal.
I'm gonna read
He
the-
Sin
killed him and
will-
took his water.
Sin will identify the longsword. It is called the Gentleman's Saber. It grants +1 bonus to attack and damage rolls. If the wielder hits with an opportunity attack, the sword deals an extra 1d6 slashing damage. It also holds 3 charges. When the wielder is hit by a ranged attack, they can use their reaction to expend a charge and create a barrier from the blade's tip, granting a 1d6 bonus to their armor class against ranged attacks. That should be in D&D Beyond if anybody wants it.
The gentleman's.
It is called the Gentleman's Saber. Shall identify the dagger as a dagger of venom. +1 to hit, +1 for damage rolls. The wielder can use a action point to coat the blade in a thick black poison. The next time they hit a creature, it must succeed on a DC 15 con saving throw or take 2d10 poison damage and become poisoned for up to a minute. And the, I'll say, Slick, you have Identify, right?
No.
Mordain, do you have Identify?
Yes.
Mordain, you
I-
identify the bag of silver marbles as beads of force.
Hmm.
These are 3/4 inch black spheres that weigh an ounce. You have a dozen of them. You can throw it up to 60 feet, and upon impact, it explodes into a 10-foot radius sphere. Creatures in the area must make a DC 15 dexterity saving throw or take 5d4 force damage. A sphere of transparent force then encloses the area for up to a minute, trapping anyone who failed the save inside the sphere.
Is that in D&D? What are they called?
They are called beads of force, and that is in D&D Beyond.
Do they fit in my pistols?
Wrong gauge.
Fuck. Okay. Well, how many? There's 12 of them. We could
Yep.
all take some. 3, 6, 9, 12. Well, no, we'll all do 2. Then Sin can have some. I forget. She's not popping up here. So, two beads of force. Can we string them together to have like a
Don't do it.
what will they do? Okay, well, does anybody want dibs on anything that we just identified, or
Well, I'm reading the spell book that I found off the orc.
The spell book on the orc. Give me an Arcana check, if you would, please, Slick.
Bungo, Mordine, Sin? You want the gentleman's saber? Or
Sin
the
will take
gentleman
the-
80s?
Sin will take the dagger if no one wants it.
Did
Okay.
someone take the boots?
Nobody's taking the boots.
I might take the boots if they help with dex rolls.
I think they give you advantage on
silently.
stealth. Yeah, I think you get advantage on stealth with it. Boots of Elvenkind. They're in D&D Beyond. You can equip them.
Got a 15
Nice.
Arcana.
Yeah, let's see.
Bungo's taking those.
Yeah, might as
Uh,
well. Unless Mag, you're the stealthy one, right? Do you want them?
Let me see what they do real quick. See if they'll help me at all.
It is a spell book of abjuration, Slick, of up to level 4.
What does that mean?
Whenever you, during a long rest activity, study the spell book, you could potentially learn a random abjuration spell based on a successful roll.
Oh, okay.
While you wear these boots, your steps make no sound regardless of the surface you're moving across. You also have advantage on dex stealth checks.
I don't see no gentleman's longsword in here. Let's see. Boots.
Well, it's Gentleman's Saber. Boots are boots of Elvenkind.
Why isn't this? No items matching the criteria. Oh no! Oh, there we go.
Morden, anything you want to do during your long rest?
Oh yeah, I'll take those. Shit,
I
those
want
are
to
cool.
try out the new spell that it's like Incite Chaos or something. You didn't say
Ooh,
it.
yeah, how would you like to try out the spell?
I want to Incite Chaos to try and think on
Gentlemen's.
how.
Well, I mean, you do have this guy named Hackham there. You can always. Oh no, he went back to the ship. Never mind.
Just basically try and figure out like how could I like incite chaos into basically the incoming plans.
Man, this thing is nothing's coming up. It's because you got your D&D Beyond and I have mine, and mine don't have shit in it.
Yeah, that's possible. You never attach your character to the campaign link?
Sure did.
No, then you should
Yeah.
be fine.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It should be able to come up fine. Unless you
Sure.
logged out.
No?
So, are we trying to be stealthy here, or like if we have a campfire, are we gonna have a campfire? Is it a safe
We're
spot
not
to
having
do
a
a campfire?
campfire. No, we're not having a campfire.
I mean, you do know that there are some hobgoblins out there that survived the fight. They could potentially come back and start scouting and looking for any survivors.
What we do need to do is what we do need to do, yeah, that's right, is to not camp right here where we found this guy. We need to cover our
We've
tracks.
we've already done that.
Okay.
So
cool.
for you, Mordain, it's a first level spell. So give me a spell casting roll. You need to get 11 or higher.
More than 12.
So you're good. You can cast this spell on a person or object to try to learn something insightful about them or the object.
Let's try that.
I will do it to learn about the object.
Fucking piss me off.
The what?
I'll learn more about an object.
Oh, which object?
The
Beads? Is that what you're
the sextant that we're talking about.
The what?
The sextant that we're talking about.
Well, you have to cast it on the object.
Oh,
You have to have physical possession of an object, or be within touching range of a person.
I want to do the gentleman's saber.
Ooh, I like that. As you hold on to the gentleman's saber and you cast Insightful Chaos, you are privy to the last 3 owners of the saber. More importantly, the most recent owner, who now lies dead at the top of the cliff face, as well as a previous owner that was a naval captain on a ship. And then the previous owner for him was a rather famous duelist from Nicodranus.
Okay.
Gentleman's saber.
Who's taking first watch?
I'll take first watch.
Okay. Who's taking
Still
second
no
watch?
gentleman's saber.
I will.
Okay. And then who's going to take the last watch?
I can take the last watch.
All right. As everyone settles in for their long rest activity, Maggot, go ahead and give me a perception check as you keep a lookout.
Fucking D&D Beyond.
Maggot's just sitting over there like, I wish I knew how to read a book.
17.
17?
I'm telling you, dude, there's nothing in there with beads of force or nothing like that.
That's weird because comes up in mine when I type it in.
No gentleman's saber, no beads of force. There's a dagger of venom and the boots of Elvenkind. And I've got everything.
Go to your
punched,
homepage. What do you have marked on your homepage for like 5e, 5.5e, homebrew?
I have
that
all
kind
of them.
stuff?
I
You have all of them?
yeah.
Hmm.
So let me double check something really quick.
I never get anything good.
Yeah. Well, did you type in beads or bead? B-E-A-D. Try it without the S.
Oh, there you go. Bead of force.
Yeah. The one thing I hate about D&D Beyond's database, it doesn't look for like words. It looks for the exact word.
It's so stupid, dude. That's so dumb.
It is such
Fucking bullshit.
it is. That's been my ongoing complaint.
But the gentleman's one, I can't.
Yeah,
Probably
I'll
the
just put
gentleman.
saber in.
Probably the gentleman, if it's the same conjugation issue. I like your soul.
yeah, I'm looking at the spelling just to double check the spelling. Hold on a sec here.
Is it man or men?
Man. Gentleman saber. That is a good point.
Or is it saber of?
D&D Beyond, everybody. You too can take 5 minutes to find a simple
But to find a fucking magic item.
amount of magic item and then learn that you're not spelling it correctly.
Fuck.
Gentleman's saber.
Yeah.
There. And there's a longsword and a scimitar version.
Interesting. Yeah, my spelling didn't work for that.
I just typed in gentleman and they both came up.
Gentle man.
One word.
That is weird.
Yeah, if you
Come
just
up?
put in gentleman, yeah. Party equipment. Unless somebody takes it. Just want to see what it does.
I hate D&D Beyond so much. I take it back. I hate their search. Their search method is stupid.
Well,
Absolutely.
their character sheets are dumb too. To be completely honest with you,
They're
No, they're okay. I like the characters. They're better
I
than
think
Roll
the character
20. Roll
sheet
20
is really the only saving grace, to be honest with you.
or
Barely.
Foundries.
So with your
Very
17 maggot, your watch goes untoward. Nothing happens. Your 3 hours goes by. You then wake up. Bungo, I think, has second watch. Bungo?
Yep. And I'll wild shape into a cat
Okay.
with a passive perception of 17 and a perception bonus of +7.
Yeah, give me a perception roll as a cat.
Meow.
it's cat.
It's a cat.
Oh no, it's got an abscess.
Oh, too soon.
19.
Too soon.
19.
It's 1,700
19.
gold pieces, and I can't go to the war. Mm-mm.
It's true.
It's
Expensive.
700 gold pieces.
17.
Oh, 1700.
1700.
Holy shit.
How much to put to sleep? Like $100?
Yeah.
I'm
Please,
just
if that
kidding.
was your cat that you've had for like 20 years, Ivar.
I almost put it to sleep. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, I hear you.
But they sent me home after they told me the enormous amount they wanted. I said, I can't do that. What else can you do? And they go, we can send you home with all the stuff. And I go, let's do that.
Masking
should put a
tape and
ball,
glue
man.
solves a lot of problems. Bungo, your watch goes unabated, no problems. Your 3 hours goes by, and then you wake up. Slick, I think, is taking the final watch.
I'm gonna read my book as I'm watching.
Okay. Give me a perception check, if you would, please, and also give me an Arcana check.
Perception.
Boy, that's a lot of noise for that dice roll.
Nat 20 for perception for 21, and
Nice.
a 25 for Arcana.
Nice. Look at you, Mr. Fancy Pants.
Multitasking.
Multitasking.
Everybody's got 2
Um,
beads of force, by the way.
With that in mind, you do 2 things. Your watch goes by without any concerns or problems. You also learn an abjuration spell of level 1 of your choice.
With a 25, I learned a level 1.
Yep.
So I gotta get level. So I gotta hit a 40 to get level 4 or something.
No, I rolled on a different random table for that.
Level 1 abjuration spell.
I mean, for you to learn a random abjuration spell, you just have to roll a DC 15 or higher.
Got it. Oh, I see what you're saying. Got it.
And then I roll a D4 to determine which level you learned.
Got it.
With that, although the sun comes up, it's a sooty, smoky skyline. You guys begin to break down camp and begin to journey in the direction that the map has offered you. Bungo, give me a final survival check as you set off to lead the way in the direction of Vordak's blacksmithy.
19.
19. Moving through the crags and burnt landscape, there's a brief moment when the five of you stop on top of where some of these crags kind of peak. You watch as a column of heavily armed hobgoblins go marching by. There's maybe about a dozen of them. They're marching back in the direction where the fight took place. You wait a while, they disappear off towards that horizon. You then cross the gravel road, and you're now back into the short scrubs and burnt out landscape. You manage to locate a faint hiker's trail, Bungo, that keeps you guys kind of on the direction that you want to go. By the time you get about 3-4 hours into this hike, you come up onto a rise of broken stone that looks down into like a sunken in little kind of area of ruined buildings. Down in the ruined buildings, you can see what looks to be the remains of a blacksmithy shop. You can also see that there's been some kind of fight here recently, maybe. There is a lot of rubble-strewn areas over by the walls. You can see that it's almost like he built a shop within a ruined structure. You guys can also see that maybe a few hours to the northeast of you, the faint outline of the capital city of Hadarfe. So far, no sign of any particular smithy other than the ruined remains of a building and structure.
Well, Crackers, go fly over there and see if you can find anything that looks like a smithy.
Crackers
that's
flies
still
off.
in operation.
It's gone for about 5 minutes, comes back, reports that the remains of a smithy are there and that the forge and bellows were active when he flew by.
All right, guys. Crackers found the smithy. Let's head that way. Crackers, lead the way.
Crackers flies up,
Is
flying down.
So Slick, when I meet this guy, do I bow when I say ukla bakla, or do I stand up straight or salute, or how does that go?
He's gonna do it. He should do it right.
I don't think rats made the sounds oogla bakla, so
Do you want me to wait out here then?
I thought you were gonna turn into a rat.
All right then.
Sin puts out in her
I don't care.
disguise
Hey,
self.
Sin, do you have something just disguise him as a goblin or something? I don't care what, but you know.
I can only disguise myself right now. I think it's safer if he's a rat for now.
Okay.
Come on, Bungo, get on my shoulder.
All right. He drops a couple of turds on Maggot's shoes as he's running by.
As he goes right across his shoes.
Good. Get that frickin' elf smell off of him.
and you guys have seen male rats, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're
with the
pretty
big
gross.
balls.
Yeah. So he just drags his scrot across your beak. It's really gross. Yeah, there was dust there, but now there's a big wide track of clean.
Ew. As the five of you come out of the edge of the cragwarns and down the trail into this like little inlet valley, and always persistent in the background is the steady sound of tremors, the steady sound of distant erupting volcanoes. As you approach the edge of the building and rubble site where you watch as Crackers settles onto a stack of stone, you hear, "What do you want? Stand still. Don't move."
Okay. Who said that?
It sounds like a voice yelling from within the ruined building.
Is that Vordak?
Who's asking?
Maggot. Of the
Maggot who?
I don't know, Maggot. The goblin. I'm looking for something that you might have.
Yeah. What is
Yeah.
it you're supposedly looking for?
It was lenses, right? That we're looking for?
Yeah, the
Yeah.
maker of an ocular lens.
A maker of an ocular lens.
You watch as this kind of tall, beefy, kind of smithy-looking hobgoblin comes out from behind a wall of rubble. He's holding a big black rifle blunderbuss. He's got like cradled in his arms. You also watch as two little goblins come out with him. He kind of looks down at the little goblins and sends them scurrying back to the smith. He then, okay. Oh my God, Bungo. Those are the stupidest rat teeth I've ever seen.
That's amazing.
They're too big. You just need one of them.
Yeah, let's see what one looks like. You look like that Bucky guy from, remember the child actor?
Yeah, do this one.
There you
Yeah,
go.
that's better. There you go. Now you look like
That's
a
a
rat-faced
fucking
bastard. Sin like casually pets Bungo, just to keep him from pooping and peeing on her shoulder.
It doesn't help.
Vordak, so you're the ones that the Admiral was supposed to send. I was expecting you guys here a couple days ago. What took you so long?
We had to avoid some Imperial entanglements, if you know what I mean.
The Iron Authority hobgoblins, yeah, they send out a lot of patrols.
So can we make this quick so we can get the fuck out of here? Or...
I suppose. Did you bring it?
Yeah.
Why do you look like you don't know what I'm talking about?
Well, I don't want to do it. You want me to do it out here in the middle of everything?
All right, well, come in, and
Okay.
he guides you guys into the interior of the ruined building, and you could tell that there's a bit of a minor illusion on the place. The periphery of the building's designed to, withstand the idea that it's a ruin, but he guides all of you in towards his smithy, and his smithy has an illusion around it as well. It's a fully operational smithy. Well, no one can see us in here. So
Okay, good. Yeah, so here's the thing.
what? Well, where is it?
Right here.
You're supposed to have a key for me.
I got it right here.
Oh, okay. Hand me the key. Give me the key.
Wait a minute. What do I get for the key?
Are you sure the Admiral sent you? These are questions you should already know.
Well, it was a little. What happened was, let me tell you what happened. As I was talking to the Admiral, when he was sending me on this mission, he gave me a map. He started to explain himself, and then a cannonball came through the inn's window and blew his head off. It was kind of
Everybody
shocking.
else. I like how the other crew's all smiling. Yeah,
It was
we
kind
did.
of shocking, but in no way surprising for where I was at. But anyway, so I got a little bit, and I've got myself here, and I am continuing the mission he gave me. But so a little bit of it's unclear. Here's the key. I'll trust
Well,
you.
if the Admiral's
Since we're-
dead, does that mean you've already talked to Vestra?
Who's Vestra?
His wife.
No.
Oh, shit.
Like
So
I
she
said-
doesn't know the Admiral's dead.
Where's she at?
She's in Nicodranus.
We better go there next.
Oh, that's a long way away from here. What'd you say your name was again, Gobbo?
Maggot.
Maggot. All right, well, listen. So this is a counter key. I take the key, I put it in the lockbox, and it disables the trap on the box. I don't actually know what's inside of it. The Admiral was looking for an object of ocular design.
Right.
The writing and runes on this box describe an object of ocular design inside the box. But what's interesting, he goes over, he pulls out the big metal box and sets it on the brickwork table nearby. This used to belong to someone that went by the name of Tobias.
Okay. Yep. Got that.
So I think what the Admiral was expecting was that when his key that he gave you unlocks this box, it's going to reveal to us another clue about this Admiral Tobias.
Okay. Allow my associates to look more closely. Trigger,
Fair
Morgan?
enough. Yep, fair enough.
Bungo, Slick, whatever you want to do. I don't know. It's got magic shit on it. I want nothing to do with that.
Bungo's a rat.
Tell me it's safe.
Or Dan's going to identify it and kind of like look at it, but his way of doing it to make sure that it's okay, he's just going to lick it.
Tastes like magic.
Tastes like
I would
magic.
imagine now that you're becoming more kind of emboldened by the path of chaos, are any of your physical features beginning to change, especially after this latest pact that you made with Gil and he prevented you from becoming a vampire?
I would say yes. I don't know how chaotic features
Like,
would.
I like the idea that the very tip of your tongue is now forked.
Yes.
So like when you go to lick the box to sense its chaos, the tip of your tongue is forked and it kind of slithers and touches the box.
And like
That
curled
feels-
around it, like
It feels subtle enough to kind of like embrace the whole chaos thing. The box is, you get the sense that the box is magically trapped. So the key will do what it's designed to do. But the box itself and the signature or the mark that designates it as something that Tobias left or something that Admiral Tobias interacted with seems newer than the box is older, if that makes sense. It's kind of like if you find a 150-year-old desk and then, 2 years ago you wrote something on the desk, the idea that the mark is newer than the actual object itself.
What's it say? What's it say?
Maggot's a bitch.
Give the box to Maggot and turn the key to the left.
You know,
Turn it to
I
the
like
right.
you a lot better when you're an asshole.
Oh,
Slick, give me an Arcana check as you're kind of looking over Mordane's shoulder to check out this box.
Dirty 20.
It's very well crafted. Like, as Maggot is about to insert the key, you're like, this is a trickster's box. There's more to it than just the key. The key will just be the first reveal. These are incredibly rare boxes. They're often referred to as enigma boxes. They are usually meant to hide very important things within layers of kind of like trickster gadgets and interpretive traps.
I'd duck under a table or under something real quick as I see that.
Is Cinder checking it out?
I'll give Cinder an Arcana check as well.
Well, I'm going to check out with my
If-
thievery skills before I start sticking stuff in things. So
If I'm on her shoulder, I got a 25.
She got 27. Both you and Cinder also recognize it as a enigma box.
This is like one of those Japanese puzzle boxes, right?
Worse.
Worse.
Just layers and layers of
Oh, it's more like the Lament configuration.
yeah, like this is
Hellraiser.
as soon like the Hellraiser box. As soon as you turn that key, that's just going to reveal the next thing that needs
Layer,
to be
yeah.
solved.
The shit.
unleash hell.
You open the box. We came.
What was the name of the guy with all the pins? Pinhead? Was that-
Pinhead.
Yeah,
Pinhead.
what was his name?
I like
Yeah,
it.
and I'm afraid for something like that to happen, or some explosion or something. So I'm just like twiddling my thumbs and kind of duck down near something.
Sure,
to kind
you
of-
put your armor on.
Hey, Slick, come over here and hold the top of this down.
Nope, I'm good over here. Just be careful.
I'll stay. Okay, what do I need to do?
I mean, even Cinder like takes a few steps back, and
So I do an investigation on the box a little bit, or what?
well, I mean, the key does allow you to get to the next layer. So I would say turning the key will present to you the next challenge.
All right, I'll turn the key.
You guys watch as Maggot. So the key allows you to turn it one click to the right. As soon as you do that, the top of the box folds open.
Okay.
Did you guys ever see Knives Out? Not Knives Out. The Onion, the Glass Onion, the sequel to Knives Out.
Yeah.
It's a very kind of like similar type of puzzle box. Like as you turn the key one notch, the top of the box folds open. You watch as a little mouse folk ballerina pops up, boop, in the middle of the box, and it starts like turning and making a tune. You get the feeling that music is a musical countdown. All of you staring down into the interior of the box, you can see a bunch of random letters and words, almost as if you have to identify the song that's playing.
Okay, I try to identify the song that's playing.
Give me a history or performance check.
What's better? No. I only got a 9. Anybody? I don't know this thing. There's no goblin tune.
And the letters slide like a Scrabble box, almost as if once you know what you think it is, you're supposed to align the letters into the title of the song.
Oh.
Give me performance or history. Anyone's free to give me performance or history. Ooh,
I will do performance
go for it.
for 13.
Not a familiar song to you. However, Sin got a 18 on her roll for history. She leans over. Oh, it's the song about those. It's the Sadness of Luxodons is the name of the song. I know this song. And she starts aligning the letters. There's a clicking sound. You watch as another layer folds open. And you watch as yet another mousefolk ballerina pops up. And in this time, it plays out a scene. They are a raging barbarian that's kind of like swirling around inside the interior of the box, possibly depicting a famous battle, maybe?
Which battle?
Hard to tell. You guys can give me insight checks if you'd like.
Ooh, that might work better. No.
Bungo got an 18 plus 3, so 21.
I got a
Anybody
12.
else?
I got a 12.
12 for Maggot. Slick or Mordain?
You said insight.
That's right. Slick is hiding. He can't see any of this.
Yeah.
16.
16 for Mordain. There was a famous battle in the harbor of Nicodranus that involved a female orc kind of piratey person. You guys watch as Mordain begins to slide the letters into the Battle of Nico, kind of like in it. And then you watch as a third layer kind of unfolds of the puzzle. There are merely 4 sets of handprints, almost as if at this point the people who are supposed to get into this box or maybe supposed to convince the box somehow, or supposed to place their hands in these imprints on this level of the box.
Does it look like there's specific handprints or just a place
No,
to put
but
your
there
hand?
are little arcana runes inside each handprint.
God. Fuck. I'll put my hands in there.
Let's do it.
You watch as Maggot just puts his hands in one of the sets. Sin goes, wait, no. And like before she can like stop Maggot from doing it, Maggot lights up like a lightning candle, like a lightning rod. Blue lightning starts coursing all over his body, across his teeth. A little bit of urine-soaked trousers, kind of where he's kind of like unable to keep from pissing while he's getting zapped. Maggot, take 48 points of lightning damage. His hair's all smoking and frizzed. Sin quickly pulls Maggot away from the box. Maggot, let me take a look first.
Yeah. Keep saying maggot, because he's down.
Maggot? She
Yeah.
starts shaking you. She like slapped you across the face for one failed death save. She slaps you across the face again for another failed death save. She slaps you a third time.
Thanks.
She'll do a medicine check and give you 2 points of healing.
My eyes flutter open. Fuck.
And like smoke comes floating out of your mouth. She sets you up.
I pull out a chipped tooth. Ah, damn it.
She gets to her feet. Slick, I know you're hiding, but I need your help with this one.
I don't know. That looked very dangerous. You know
help
the
you,
things
Cinder.
are gonna they're gonna kill us all.
I know,
in
but
Goblin, I say, don't trust her. They're trying to kill us. They're trying to use us as bait for this box.
I take out my rifle and
Everybody back away from the box. Everybody back away from the box. Do it now.
They're all like, everyone's got their hands up, start backing away from the box.
I get up to the box. I put my rifle back away, and I'm like, okay. And then I'm gonna look at the.
Yeah, give me an Arcana check as you stare at the
Two,
symbols on all the handprints.
16.
10,
16.
12.
So each of the handprints represents one represents fire, one earth, one water, and one
Fifth element.
earth,
Fifth element.
water, fire, and air.
Air, fire,
right?
water.
The one that Maggot touched was the last one that needed to be touched once the other ones are all disabled.
So I'm getting this sense of like process of elimination, kind of like order-wise, to do what an order-wise.
Yeah, like, well, I would say with that roll, you realize that these things are glyphed with things that identify as the plane of air, the plane of fire, the plane of earth, and the plane of water. These are big enough that you're supposed to reach your hand in as if maybe you're supposed to retrieve something from these planes.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, I'm taking air.
You immediately step up and you place your hand on it, and your hand slips down up to your elbow, and you're feeling around, and it's like you could feel this intense wind blowing all around your hand and wrist. And as you feel around, your hand grabs onto like a round circular device,
I think I got it.
and then you pull it out,
Circular device.
and you're like holding a piece of a round circular device.
I'm gonna go to Earth next.
Unfortunately, as you try to activate the earth access, it doesn't work because your hand already retrieved it from air. Someone else has to reach in and get it.
Alright, when do you guys gotta put your hands on these things?
I'll put my
Do
hands
not
on
touch.
you.
Don't touch the electric
I'll
one.
go.
Morning starts twirling with your ears and your earrings.
Bungo wild shapes back.
Vornak goes, oh! Oh, I think I liked you better as a rat.
Ugla bakla.
Okay, where are they?
Bungo
Oglabakla.
just looks Uglabakla. And he reaches into the water one.
Why does he like flowers? That's fucking weird.
Chatterton's quiet.
So, Bungo, as you reach into the water one, it's like you immediately feel your hand, wrist, and elbow reach deep into a kind of like watery existence, and then your hand grasps onto a piece of an ocular device. Pulls it out.
Pull it out.
Yep.
Slick's
Cinder,
rolling,
I think-
he's laughing
Cinder,
so hard.
I think you're up for the fire.
Oh, yes, good idea. Cinder steps up, reaches in. Oh, this kind of hurts. She puts her arm in up to her elbow, pulls out, and it's like smoking with some blisters on it, and she's holding a piece of an ocular device as well. Everyone else kind of turns and looks at Mordain.
I'm laughing at Bungo.
I can't believe you. You like flowers?
Of course I do. I'm wearing fucking bee pants.
That's why I said you like flowers. You're a bee.
I get it. Very good.
Well,
So is that an
Mordain,
additional reading?
Maggot, yeah, Maggot touched the lightning one, which I think was a little bit premature, but we need you to get the earth one, I think.
I don't think.
Is Mordain's still dead? I mean, is Megan still dead?
He's got 2 hit points.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, he's got 2 hit points.
Who's doing what?
Mordain, you go up and you reach into the 4th and final one. You can feel all the soil, earth, dirt, and rock and gravel. You kind of dig deep down up to your elbows and you retrieve the 4th and final piece of the ocular device. And each one of these has like a copper section on it, almost as if each one is meant to be put together. And unfortunately, the only way to fuse it together is to touch the lightning one after the
I'll do it. I'll do it.
Well, except you already did.
Oh. Then the magic will still be inside me.
Forever and ever. So far, everyone, I mean, at this point, the only one that hasn't touched the box is going to be Vordak. Admiral Tobias had a 6th sense of humor.
Vordak, you got to do this, man, for us.
All right. Okay. So the 4 pieces get held together like this, and then I place my hand on this.
Sure.
Okay.
I think you put the 4 pieces on the spot, right?
No, don't you put the
does
4
it look
pieces
like
inside there?
Yeah, does it look like
Oh,
the 4
yeah. I
pieces
put them in my
fit on
hand,
it?
and then I got you
You
now.
put them in there.
Yeah, so he jams, he puts the 4 pieces in his hand, and then he jams it into the open spot with the lightning glyph. And as he does, his entire body just gets racked with lightning energy to the point where his kind of beefy melon head just pops, and then he falls backwards. His arm and hand are just smoking ruin as he's like holding the final implementation of the ocular device. And he only had 12 hit points.
Ooh, boy howdy.
Darn.
So his charred bodies on the ground, like holding the ocular device that's now fused back together.
Spare the dying. I spare the dying on his corpse.
Unfortunately, he took the equivalent of 4 times his hit points.
Oh,
Gotcha.
Oh,
Okay.
he's dead.
So he's dead.
he big dead.
He
All
did
right.
dead.
Start looting him.
The
All right,
two goblins come running out of the smithy. No! They start running over. They're holding on to him. It's just big old tears gushing out of their eyes. We're gonna starve. They're gonna eat us. Ah!
Look. You're not slaves anymore. You know he treated you like shit. What are you crying about?
But he took good care of us. He fed us. He taught us how to smith. He wasn't like the really bad ones in the city.
All right, well, now you can be the smith, right? Just pretend he's
joined our
still
crew.
alive. And you
We
can
got
run the
2 more
smith
goblins
yourself
on
and
our
make
crew.
money.
We're not really good at living on our own. We're kind of stupid. Well, at least he tells us we're stupid. But then again, he acts like all goblins are stupid.
Yeah, well, guess what? His head's popped off and yours ain't, so
Yeah, that's true.
good luck to you. At least
That
you
was
got the
pretty
smith.
funny. I love flowers. That was funny. That was cool. Hey, listen, we're gonna take a few things and we're gonna go see what the world has to offer. Thanks for helping us out.
Yep, and best keep everything to yourself about this.
I have no idea what you're talking about. They give you like big
Perfect.
toothy goblin smile. They kind of reach up, take a cookie jar, take a metal tin, a couple daggers, some hammers, a couple little backpacks, and they kind of throw themselves together and like, well, thanks.
Hey,
And they disappear
Hey.
into the crags. What?
no, all right.
What?
Hey,
What do you want?
you want to be pirates?
No, thank you. And they skitter off into the crags.
Dang. All right, let's get out of here.
Now let's roll the place first.
So we got this ocular thing now. Does it fit into the?
Well, it's in the guy's meaty hand, charred to crisp.
Well, yeah, I just. Take it.
Yeah, like
Wipe it off.
peel his. Yeah, you
Peel his-
pull. You pull the ocular lens out of the palm of his hand.
And then
There's a
then I go.
strange-
It's like barbecue. Okay, whatever.
Tastes like bacon.
Oh,
Yes, I gotta stop. Control yourself, maggot. Okay.
As you look at the ocular device, this looks like something that you would hang in front of something that would reveal a clue or reveal a point. So you get the feeling that the sextant that you guys have is meant to look through this lens, maybe on the map that you guys have possession of, the one that showed you part of the clues to make your way here towards the southern regions of Tal'Dorei.
Okay. I mean, do we have all this stuff with us, or it's back on? The
I don't
ship?
know. I mean, I would assume that might be in your bag of holding.
I don't have a bag of holding. I only have a bag of devouring.
There you go. You probably left it back on the ship, or it's in your
Oh,
backpack.
speaking of bag of devouring, I don't
No,
know.
I said we were bringing the map case because I assumed that the lens fit in the map case, is what I
Nice.
thought.
So with that, Bungo brings out the map case, uncorks it, brings out the map of the southern region of Tal'Dorei, and lays it out. You then bring out the sextant. The question is, how does this work? Do you stand over the map and look down at it? Do you hang the map in the lens?
I'm gonna hang the map on the wall, and then I'm gonna
Last time we did
hang
it, it
the
was on the
lens.
ceiling.
then I'm
the
gonna
last
hang the
time-
lens from like a rope or something, and then look through it.
Hey, Maggot, the last time we used the sextant was on the ceiling, remember?
Yeah.
Looking up towards the engraved map on the ceiling. This is a more traditional vellum map that you would unroll that's in the case.
Yeah, I would say we'd put it up on the wall,
Tack it
Okay.
to a wall then? Okay.
and then
Maggot goes
tie
over.
the lens kind of in the center, and then kind of move the sextants in and out to see if it does anything.
As you guys prep it all, Maggot, give me a sleight of hand as you hold the sextant trying to figure this thing out.
Okay. Sleight of hand.
And there were some marks you said on the map case that we didn't understand.
18.
Can we use it to look at those as well?
I got an 18.
Okay. Bungo, since you want to try that out as well, give me a sleight of hand check as you hold the lens steady.
11.
For an 11. You get the feeling that something else is meant to reveal the strange marks on the case. But for you, Maggot, as you begin to align the sexton, you remember those longitudinal and latitude marks that were given as part of the clues. You go back to the map and you align the lens to those marks. You then stand back with the sexton and look. And as you do, there's a refraction of light that bounces off the lens, bounces down onto the ground, and there's a rather large illusionary display of what appears to be a hobgoblin of rather regal stature. He's quite large, and he seems to be bending down to shake the hand of a mousefolk. Part of the illusionary event is the auditory notion of this interaction between the mousefolk and this big hobgoblin. Let me make sure I've got the hobgoblin's name correct, because I am terrible with names. Where are you? Oh, I'm looking at the wrong list. Good Lord, I'm stupid.
Hope I don't fall down and hurt myself.
Why? Because you only have 2 hit points?
Yeah, I rolled and I cured light wounds on myself, so I got 12 hit points, or 15 hit points now.
Ah, there it is. Iron Emperor Tazar.
Wait, Iron?
So you watch as this mousefolk kind of looks, and this mousefolk is dressed in the most ostentatious admiral's outfit that you've ever seen. They're wearing medals that don't make sense. They're wearing epaulets that don't make any sense. They've got 5 different feathers kind of draping out of their admiral's hat. There's a tabaxi, a luxodon, an orc, and somebody else in the background as well, kind of just shaking their heads at this Admiral Tobias. Oh, great King Iron Emperor Tazar, I have given you the wondrous honor of helping me keep my tomb secretly hidden from those that are trying to seek revenge on me. The entire wealth of myself and the Nicodranus fleet, upon which I personally have rebuilt, needs to be protected from all these ne'er-do-wells all around here. These are bad people that want to take my gold. So, I have chosen the southern reach of the Harbinger Hills as the entry point into my tomb. And here is my enigma box to keep this secret until the right people come along who can figure this all out. And then you watch as the mousefolk turns to look as if he's breaking the fourth wall.
Mhm.
That could be you. And then the illusion collapses in on itself.
Son of a bitch. All right.
I keep hearing claptrap in my head.
You guys hear it. The Harbinger Hills. Let's go. Where's the Harbinger Hills from here? Is it in the... It's not here, right? It's... We have
You
to
guys have
sail
never
there.
heard of the Harbinger Hills. You're not even sure where he's talking about.
I look on the map.
Yeah. Give me your survival check as you start tracing your finger across the map, trying to figure out where this Harbinger Hill is.
Survival. 16.
No luck.
I, however, what did I roll? 23.
Slick, Give me a history check if you would, please, because you might know where this is.
History check. I don't think. Oh, I got a +3, so okay. 17.
17. Between you and Bungo finds a ridgeline of hills at the base of a volcanic ridge called the Dooms Mountain. That's when it clicks, like a little light bulb goes off. You're like, oh yeah, it's where I buy my sulfur. The Harbinger Hills is a sulfur mining company at the base of the Doom Mountain. It's north of the city of Hadar Fae, and it's amongst the kind of broken volcanic ruins of the mountains. And it's the borderline. It's the functioning border between the elven territory of the southern Singorn and the northern territory of the Iron Court, or the Iron Authority. And these are part of their network of productive mines of sulfur, iron, copper. This is where they extract everything they need to send into the capital city to be made into weapons and armor.
Oh, that's the mining place. That's what. Okay, I know what that is. I know what that is.
Well, point to it on the map so we can make a mark.
See, it starts here and it kind of goes down. Like it starts here. This is like the main one, and then a little bit farther down is iron, and a little bit down there is whatever. We don't want to go too far north though. North because that's the elven lands of Singorn, and they can be hoity-toity, snooty, get in your way, patriarchy.
Patriarchy. I'll support the patriarchy.
I'm gonna cut that hobgoblin's head off. Is there a head left?
No, it popped. It was just so much lightning that it just.
Okay, no problem then.
Yeah, and I read something I think I read something in a story somewhere about a medallion getting burned into a guy's hand, so we should probably destroy that hand that was holding the lens too.
That's a good idea.
Okay, sounds good to me.
And then let's check this place for gold and shit. Yeah.
I think they took everything. They took the cookie jar.
They did. They grabbed a cookie jar and a metal tin off the shelf.
Okay.
Let's go. This guy ain't got shit. Is there any weapons and armor in here? Or
Oh, there's tons.
Oh shit.
All hanging on the wall, stacked up in corners, kind of like in barrels and all that fun stuff.
Morning.
Any of that magic? Any magic
Any
shit?
of that magic there, Morning, or Cinder, or somebody?
You know what?
I think Mordain has the medallion of
magic. Medallion of magic looking stuff.
I learned to identify finally.
Necklace of detect magic.
You guys watch as Mordain grips onto the necklace and invokes some strange dark words that he mutters. A bubble of energy pops up around you, Mordain. There's a shield that's magical. There is a full suit of plate mail armor that is magical. There's also a battle axe and a two-handed sword that appear to be magical.
I want all the treasure.
You always
I want all the treasure.
Oh, yeah, I know. Get out of here. This is our treasure. I'll see you Tuesday. And steal all the treasure from the Tuesday game. Hey, what about that rifle he came out with?
Oh yeah, that's magical as well, and it's kind of leaning up against the wall currently.
I'll take that. Okay, let's grab this shit and get out of here, man, before these things find us. Bongo, you better change back into a rat and pee on me or something, or whatever you're gonna do. Can I hold you this time?
No.
No.
No. No.
I want to Richard Gere you.
So dark.
Ooh, ooh. What are you doing in there, Bongo? Ooh.
See, I would always refer to South Park. I always thought
Oh yeah,
South
that's the
Park did it
South
better.
Park one. What was
Bungo
the name of
turns
that?
into
Tinky
Lemmy
Winky?
Winks. Yeah, Lemmy
What is
Winks.
it?
Lemmy
Lemmy
Winks.
Lemmy
Yeah.
Winks.
Lemmy
Bungo
Winks
Lemmy
on
Winks.
the greatest adventure. If you guys
All right.
haven't seen that episode, I strongly advise it because it is a complete like parody of the Fellowship of the Ring. It's pretty funny. It's
All
pretty.
right. So we
Pack
get
this shit up and head back to the ship.
All right.
Yeah.
Grab the plate mail armor, the sword, the shield, and the blunderbuss,
And the two-handed sword.
and the two-handed sword, which
Morda-
sword and the shield.
Mordain, Cinder, I'd like you two to confer about how we figure out what these writings are on the map case is. I assume it's going to be some other type of lens that we need to use.
Mordain, you can give me a insight check.
And I'm thinking we're probably going to have to get it from someplace with the Elf Kingdom that Tobias met and hid some shit with the Elf King or some shit.
Or some shit.
Hey, you don't know how Tobias thinks.
No, I don't. I've only seen 3 of his clues so far.
Yeah.
What'd you get, Mordain?
What am I rolling?
Insight.
2.
2. Both Sin and Mordain stare at the markings, like as you guys are walking and making your way back to where the metal stairs will take you back down to the shoreline of the beach. Or are you guys heading deeper into
We're
the
going
hill?
back to the ship. Back to
Okay,
the ship.
you're heading back to the ship. Okay.
Yeah, I
Sin
got
has
15 hit
no
points.
idea what these markings are. They
Oh,
are not magic.
If you need healing, I can try to heal you, but I gotta do let me do a roll.
A
real quick.
spellcasting roll. Yeah.
6 plus 7.
13. You should be good as long as it's a level 3 spell.
Yeah, it is a level 3. 33.
Ooh.
33. Thank
Yep,
you.
I'll be back.
You're welcome.
Oh, back to
Neither
4 and 5.
Mordain nor
you.
Cinder recognize the markings on the map case. Both of them would tell you that they're not magical markings, so they don't represent magic. They are not religious or historical markings. They are simply numeric characters that don't seem to have any kind of connection to one another. One is the number 4, the other one is the number 9, another one is number 12, and then another one is number 17.
Could they be a combination lock?
Could be.
4,
Is there
9,
any numbers on the
12,
map that
and
equal that
17?
match up to that?
Give me investigation of the map.
You said 4, 9, 12, and 17?
Yep.
18, 19, 20, 26.
26. You guys watch as Maggot goes 4 degrees east, 9 degrees south, 12 degrees west, 17 degrees north, and your finger lands on a very specific area of the Harbinger Hills. You get the feeling that this is the precise location of the mine shaft that you're looking for.
Okay. I tell everybody
Okay.
so we all know in
Alright.
case we all die.
A few hours
Let's
later, you
not
guys
put a
are,
mark on the map, though, in case someone else finds
Thanks,
it.
Captain Bungo, for the healing. I appreciate it, man.
You bet.
you guys make your way back to the top of the cliffside. It's about a 4-hour journey to get back there. It's now midday. You make your way down the cliffs. Once again, start with a round. In this case, we're going to just do one round of acrobatics or athletics with advantage because you're now familiar with the journey up and down.
17, 19, 19, 20. So I got a 25.
Okay.
And again, we'll be using the rope because I know Bungo really almost died the last time.
Hey, you better
I'm-
time
I'm-
one around slick.
I'm wondering if
I got an 8.
should I just be a spider and hang on to you?
Well, just there you go. Just climb down with you. Be on my shoulder, and I'll climb down.
Yeah, and I'm a fucking spider, so I can go up and down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mordain.
Yeah.
What'd you
No
get?
agility needed.
Um,
And I use my sleight of hand, so 8, 9, 10. So 22 on my sleight of hand to like tie everybody off to the rope.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I have 20-foot climb as a spider. I can just go straight down.
a 10.
But I'll
10?
hang on because
Yeah.
I don't want to get
Oh no! What'd
bird.
I step on?
Yeah, I don't want to get eaten by a bird.
No, actually, Mordain rolled a 10 and Slick rolled a 6. They stepped on a spider.
Oh!
Oh, what's this stuck to my foot? Why is
Yeah.
it wearing a little tiny captain's hat?
I'm
So
gonna
since, by the way, Mordain, did you roll with advantage?
I did not.
Yeah, you get advantage because you guys have
How dare you?
already made the journey before.
That's 10 is still the high.
So on the journey down, Mordain, you will take 8 points of falling damage. Slick, you'll take 3 points of falling damage. Both of you taking an inadvertent tumble down the metal stairs, but the rope prevents you from falling off the edge of the stairs. But you still take the falling damage from tripping and making your way down. Before long, you guys are now in the beach and you are loading up in the tender.
Yeah, let's get out of here.
Onwards.
Yep.
Put in all our booty in the thing.
Yep.
Yep.
And in the matter of an hour, as the sun is hanging low in the horizon, you guys are back aboard the Red Tide.
All right.
Hey,
Is,
Captain! Good to have you back. Oh,
Where's
by the
new
way,
guy?
there was a strange man that tried to get on board, but we took care of him. Not to
Oh,
worry.
God damn it.
Well done.
Yeah.
Idiot!
We left the body down with your garden in case you wanted to feed your plants.
Very well, thank you.
Of course.
Why?
You know, I told myself, this stranger, what would Slick and Maggot do if a stranger got on board our ship? And you know, frankly, I think they would kill him. So I felt it was better that we do that, just in case. Right, Maggot? Right, Slick? That's what you would do.
Yeah, you got that right.
Yeah. No, it doesn't matter. Anyways, yes. His
Whatever.
body is in the galley for you, Bungo. It would appear that your myconid friend has been finding rather strange things to add to his gardens down below. We were
really?
about to toss the body overboard, but your myconid friend insisted that we give it to him.
Very
He
well.
crawls inside the brain and like operates the body.
Rakakuni.
He
I
can talk
hate
and
it when
everything.
Ivar crawls into my head.
Hey, he acts like that. He acts like that guy in Men in Black. I got a body now.
Rakakuni. Rakakuni.
All right. So, are we just regrouping here? Are we going to move closer to where we need to be from here, or are we the closest we can be to where we're going?
I mean, based on the map, you could journey further north along the shoreline, get north of the capital city, and then come straight east into the border regions between Singorn and the Iron Authority.
That sounds good. What do we know about Singorn?
Well,
the elfish part, right?
Mordain knows a lot about Singorn. He would
Very
know
good.
the entire history of the Elvish city and their people. and they don't really like people like Mordain. People like Mordain are kind of on the dark spectrum of the magical vibe energy. They prefer the more traditional arcane.
Well, nobody likes Mordain. He's weird. But besides the point, what do you know about
We
that
love
Mordain?
Mordain.
Like, are they going to treat us okay, or are they going to be, elvish assholes?
Well, they hang pirates, Mordain. That much you know for a fact. They
I
are
will
ruled.
Maggot about that though.
Yeah. What do you tell Maggot? How do you describe it to Maggot?
They hate goblin pirates.
Figures.
I believe that.
But they
We'll
like
stay
So we
on
got.
one side of that
We can either
border.
go. we can either go deeper into the Goblin Town where they hate you guys, or we can go to Singorn where they hate us guys. So
We'll stick
are the
on our
two
side of the border.
Are the two countries at war currently?
The border regions are always at war between the Iron Authority and Singorn. They clash all the time.
So the safest place to be would be in that no man's land between them where they're shooting at each other.
Yeah, because it's constantly in conflict. So they probably one half would try to kill you, and the other half would try to kill the other half. I mean,
Hey, I
it's-
know. I got a perfect
it's
idea.
normal diplomacy.
If we run into the elves, then
You guys are our
Sneak and me are prisoners.
targets. Yeah, you're.
And then if we run into the hobgoblins, you guys are our prisoners. Perfect.
I like it.
And then we ambush them and cut their ears off and put them on a chain on our necks.
These are a lot of prisoners.
So the following information is what you guys learn from Mordain. Singorn is a self-governed elven city located deep within the Verdant Expanse. However, they do have a hot contested border war with the Iron Authority along its southern border. Often, the Singorn diaspora that live in that area of the southern region of the Verdant Expanse will use it as an excuse to make forays into the Harbinger Hills to steal from the mines of the Hobgoblin and the Iron Authority. Let's see. Though they're independent, they do maintain diplomatic ties with the Republic of Tal'Dorei, which might explain their aversion to piracy. They are known for being master craftsmanship. They're renowned for their exceptional artisan abilities. This would be linked to the fact that you guys discovered the silver and rare wood hand shovel bearing the Singorn Maker's Mark, which served as a crucial clue in solving the riddles to find Admiral Tobias.
That's right.
Singorn was founded centuries before the Calamity. Singorn is known to... They like control. They like orderliness. They are a very strict and conservative people. Chaos is expressly verboten in their city.
Do druids have any right to pass through this area?
The No Man's Land, you're not entirely sure. The No Man's Land...
Well, would a druid be welcome in Singorn and its environs on that side of the border?
Depends on the mood of the elves that you run into, because the diaspora of elves that live nearest the conflict and border regions blame the Iron Authority for what's happening, but they also blame the Singorn Elven Society for not allowing the border regions to stabilize and be safer. there's a general consensus amongst the group of elves known as the Oro Yen elves who lived in this part of the Verdant Expanse that feel that the Singorn elves are doing this on purpose in order to exploit these battles as a way to gain access to the mines.
Okay.
And this would be like you guys taking a short rest while Mordain kind of just tells you everything that he knows about Singorn, Elvish society, and the back and forth battle that's raged between the Iron Authority and the borderlands of the Singorn.
This is why we're underway toward where we're going to go, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, the idea is that you're currently going to go further up the coast to find a safer passage that will cut into the border regions and then dump you right into the Harbinger Hills.
Okay.
Who is mining the Harbinger Hills? Which faction?
The Iron Authority is currently in control of it. They had recently gotten it back control in a war with the Singorn Elves about a year ago.
Okay.
And the only reason you guys would know that as pirates, there have been a lot of fat merchant vessels, coming in and out of the coastal region of Singorn that were involved in delivering a lot of those mining resources, but that has stopped since the Iron Authority has taken possession again.
Okay.
Do you guys want to take like a long rest and we can identify some of this stuff, and then maybe you guys do the ritual cast to find out what we got here before we get there, and then we can get ready to leave, and I'll use my bat to scout when we're ready, and try to find a safe place to get into the no man's land area from the coast. Does that sound like a plan?
Sure.
Sounds like a great plan.
Okay.
Yes.
Mac, it'll be real good to you.
There's two factions of elves. There's the city elves and then the border elves.
Correct. The border elves are known as the Orroyen elves, Orroyen. Singorn uses their diaspora population as a means to kind of wage war along the border. So it's Singorn lieutenants and captains using the population of the Orroyen elves to wage the battles along the border.
So is it more like those elves are like kind of wood elfy and the other elves are kind of more high elfy?
Correct. The Orroyen elves are known to be wood elves, while the Singorn elves are known to be high elves.
Gotcha.
Working man does the war while the rich man sits back and watches. Never changes.
I ain't no regent's son.
As it was
That's right.
supposed to happen.
Elves are born. How elves are born? Silver spoon in hand. Okay. Well, as much as I want to play like chopper music and like 60s music with chopper sounds behind it, as I fly my bat in. About a mile out, we put on what? We put on the music. Scares the hell out of the elves.
The Ride of the Valkyries.
Yeah.
So the blunderbuss is a blunderbuss +1.
Mhm.
So +1 to hit, +1 for damage. And you can use any of the common equipment blunderbuss as a edit to that. You just need to make a note of the +1 to hit, +1 for damage.
Okay.
We'll say this all takes place during your journey up the coast.
Okay.
The great sword is called a sword of life stealing.
Oh shit.
The battle axe is a giant slayer. The plate mail armor is +1. And the shield is called a sentinel shield. The Sword of Life Stealing. This magic weapon is an excellent two-handed sword. When the wielder rolls a 20 on an attack roll against a creature, the target takes an extra 15 necrotic damage, unless it's undead or construct. And the wielder instantly gains 15 temporary hit points. The Giant Slayer. This magical battle axe grants +1 bonus to attack and damage roll. When it hits a giant, which includes creatures like enemies and trolls, the creature takes an extra 2d6 damage and must succeed on a DC 15 strength saving throw or immediately fall prone. Plate mail armor is +1 to armor class. The Sentinel Shield. For defensive options, the Sentinel Shield is emblazoned with the symbol of an eye and grants the wielder advantage on initiative rolls and wisdom perception checks.
What was the plate mail called?
Plate mail +1.
It's just plate +1.
Yep, just plate +1.
Can you do a two-handed sword, Mordane?
No.
No.
Oh shit, man.
I'll take the shield.
But remember, you do have a crafty tinkerer with you. So whenever you want to not keep certain magic items, there's always a chance that Slick and Skrilo could try to disassemble and reassemble items into things you might want.
What was the shield?
It's called a
Sentinel.
sentinel.
I'm adding. It's in party equipment. It's in the party inventory.
Sentinel shield. Oh, you looking them up, Bungo?
I'm adding them. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Okay, well, let's see.
So I got the plate, the Giant Slayer, the Sentinel Shield, and the Blunderbuss +1/+1.
Correct.
What can you use, Mordane? Can you use like a longsword?
I should say in your proficiency tab what you're able
'Cause
to
you're-
use.
You're a warlock, right?
Yeah, I'm a warlock.
Because warlocks can use armor.
But the plate mail makes me so.
Mordane the technical.
What's the plate mail do for you?
Where's the proficient?
I
am light armor proficient and simple weapons proficient, so I could
There
probably
you go.
use
Yep.
longsword.
What if Sleek tried to cut it down into a longsword size sword?
Yeah, I could use that. But I'm a spellcaster mainly,
So you don't really do any attacks.
not
Okay,
frequently.
fine.
Very infrequently.
Okay, what about Bungo? Bungo could use a short sword. Just cut it down to a short sword.
Yeah.
Like cut 3 feet of blade off. Kink. There we go. Well, magically.
what are you done with that? Can I give it to me, daughter?
Yeah, sure. Or
Hey, by the way, what spell did you pick, Slick?
Well, I wanted to do Shield of Faith, but
Yeah.
oh, I know what you
I
can
can't.
do.
It's not on my list. So
No,
so-
he could.
but-
He could. I have that.
Remember, you can still try to cast it from the spell book. It's just your spell modifier, not your spell attack modifier.
Hmm,
Hey, Slick.
I could do that.
Because that's one of the things I love about our spell casting rolls is that it allows us to incorporate more spell books into things. It's still more risky, but gives you an option.
Hey,
Yeah,
Slick.
Shield of Faith. What?
What if you took the +1 plate and added it into your armor?
Yeah.
Oh, you could tinker it into your Hulk armor.
Yeah, take it into your Hulk armor so you get a +1 magical bonus.
Good. That
Where's
could
this?
work.
I thought
As long as it doesn't blow up the ship in the process.
I took the shield.
Oh, you took it. Okay.
Oh.
I've got that pumpkin mace that you could, if we could put the necrotic life stealing into it, that would look pretty cool.
Can make it a rotting pumpkin, sure.
Yeah, or instead of so the way that pumpkin works is once it's dusk, it lights up and puts out 20 feet of light and then another 20 feet of dim light around it. You could harness the necrotic to make that field of darkness too.
Ooh.
Morning's like, oh, darkness.
I want that.
Oh, gothy. Now all I need is my mascara and my black lipstick.
I want darkness, but I can't see in darkness, so I just say I could and deal with it.
Aren't you immune to your own magical darkness?
No, I don't think so. Are
No,
you?
magical darkness is magical darkness, unfortunately. He's not quite attained the proper level of chaos yet.
Mm.
So with that, as you guys begin to sort out weapons, equipment, you can hear the sails furl, the sound of the water against the ship as it now makes its way up the coast and in the direction of the next jump-off point. And that's where we're going to finish tonight with you guys settling into your long rest. And then we'll be back next Monday to see the journey into the Harbinger Hills. Everyone, thank you for coming out and watching. Appreciate it. Don't forget to be safe, be kind, and play a game. You guys go ahead and linger so we can talk about the schedule. Otherwise, we shall see everybody next week.